Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about what was Sonic's best video game formula. If you end up enjoying the video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button. Anywho, enjoy the video. Sonic throughout his years of existence has had many ways and styles of the way his games are played. He originally started on the Sega Genesis with the 16-bit games long ago. With just a simple spin dash and spin jump, those were his only moves for the original 2D classic games. As video games evolved over time, Sonic had to as well, and this is shown with games like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Unleashed, and more. Also, yes, I will be talking about gameplay styles that were used once or twice, and just for the sake of the video, I'll consider them a formula. So without any more delays, let's take a deep dive at each of the different gameplay styles Sonic has had over the years. Starting off the video, I want to begin with what we know as the classic formula. This was how Sonic started and played in his titles Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and even in the 2017 title Sonic Mania. Sonic will be controlled in a 2D perspective, and as he travels through the many zones of his games, he naturally picks up momentum. And even for his first game, he only had jumping and rolling, but even then, those two abilities were able to make Sonic very fast. When talking about Sonic in his classic era, I'm also going to be talking about the abilities he had. During Sonic 1, all he had was the previously mentioned roll. Using the roll ability allowed Sonic to go down slopes and allow him to run at a greater speed. And the roll can be used to slow down Sonic if you ever need to for whatever reason. This is one of Sonic's first abilities, and overall, even if not the best, it worked for what it was designed for. Next, we are going to be skipping ahead to how Sonic Mania handles all of Sonic's previous abilities, as they are all accessible from this game. During gameplay, there were times where Sonic was not going to have enough room to run up a slope, roll, or anything like that, and this is where the spin dash comes in. The spin dash fixes this issue. From a standstill, holding down and pressing the jump button allows Sonic to gain massive speed in an instant. In my opinion, this was an ability that really made the 2D classic formula games that much more fun. Combining CD and 3 and Knuckles' abilities together, we are going to talk about the Insta Shield and the Super Peel Out. These are two abilities that, while not as useful as the spin dash, can prove to have great use in their own respective titles. The Insta Shield is an ability that when pressing the jump button in the air allows for Sonic, even for just a frame, to not take any damage or just to extend his hitbox. The Super Peel Out is very similar to the spin dash. However, the difference is Sonic is not rolled in the ball, so this can make him very vulnerable to attack from enemies. Rolling instantly after a peel out, however, fixes this issue. The last 2D Sonic ability I'm going to be talking about is the Drop Dash. First appearing in Sonic Mania, holding the jump button in the air allows for Sonic to essentially charge a miniature spin dash in the air, so when he hits the ground, he instantly gets a boost of speed on a dime. This consistent use of the classic formula was used up until 1999, when the world was welcomed to the third dimension, and as video games evolved over time, Sonic had to as well. The adventure formula was kind of mixed up between 3 games and used mainly in the titles Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic Heroes. The adventure formula essentially took that 2D perspective people knew and turned it into 3D. To compensate for this, some new abilities were added to Sonic's arsenal, allowing him to control and move more fluidly. 2 of these abilities were the homing attack and the lightspeed dash. The homing attack was added so that defeating enemies would be much easier and more fun. No need for a dumb punching button. Sonic needs to keep the spirit of jumping on enemies while offering more efficiency in the third dimension. Now, the lightspeed dash is a bit of a different story. This was an ability that was not needed, but is a fun movement option which makes the stages much more fun to play in, especially since the lightspeed dash can be used to make shortcuts and allows Sonic to fly across long gaps by collecting rings. The next upgrade for Sonic is the Crystal Ring. This was an upgrade exclusive to Sonic Adventure 1, and this allows Sonic's charge time for the lightspeed dash to be reduced by a significant amount. The last upgrade for Sonic is the Ancient Light, which allows him to lightspeed dash onto enemies and not only rings. All these abilities make the game so much more fun, and this gives replay value to the stages in SA1, which is something very important to me. Moving up to Sonic Adventure 2, although for the Sonic gameplay relatively stays the same, I won't be talking about treasure hunting stages or mech stages, but let's go ahead and just continue talking about mainly Sonic. Sonic for his gameplay relatively stays the same. Some things were added to the Hedgehog's arsenal once more. and this is what made SA2 well known for the abilities it had and gave Sonic. Starting off with the two returning abilities, the Spin Dash and the Lightspeed Dash. Both have been changed in some way, however. The Lightspeed Dash needs to be collected once more in Metal Harbor. The Lightspeed Dash is now instant. Pressing the B button or whatever your Spin Dash button is in front of a trail of rings can make Sonic a Lightspeed Dash. Definitely this is one of Sonic's main upgrades, which I prefer in SA2 because I really never liked charging the Lightspeed Dash. Now that we went over the two returning abilities for Sonic Adventure 2, let's talk about the new abilities that Sonic has now received coming from this game. Starting off, one of my personal favorites is the Bounce Bracelet. What this bad boy does is let you bounce. It takes 2 bounces to reach maximum bounciness, which is really cool. This upgrade can allow Sonic to reach a higher place with bouncing. These are areas which, with the normal spin jump, he could not originally reach. The next ability we're going to be talking about combines 2 of Sonic's abilities. In Sonic Adventure 1, one of the main things you are able to do is spam the Spin Dash. To make sure you could not do this again, Sonic Team added this somersault move, so that spamming the Spin Dash button can make Sonic somersault instead of another Spin Dash. The next upgrade Sonic uses and adds upon to the somersault is the Flame Ring, which allows Sonic to break metal boxes using his somersault. And that's all the abilities you'll get with Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2. It's definitely a lot more than comparing to the 3 or 4 you get in the first adventure game. However, let's check out how Sonic Heroes has and deals with Sonic. For Sonic Heroes, there's really no upgrades or abilities you get, because the way you start the game with Sonic is the way you'll end the game with Sonic. Sonic has no upgrades or abilities you get. As you start the game fresh, and from the get-go, Sonic plays like he will from the first stage to the last. The thing is, Sonic's ability in this game is the Lightspeed Dash, this new Rocket Excel which replaces the Spin Dash, and you get Tails and Knuckles by your side. This allows Sonic to then maneuver around the stages, and this makes the stages more fun to control, and also this can give really great replay value to Sonic Heroes. This adventure-style gameplay overall was forced to throw in the towel when finally the boost got into the picture. The boost formula is definitely a mixed bag for some people. I personally think it is one of Sonic's most fun formulas without a doubt. Although we get things back like the homing attack and the Lightspeed Dash, those two relatively have not changed. I want to just immediately start with what is new with the boost formula. But before we do, know I will be combining the styles of Unleashed, colors, generations, and forces since they are all pretty similar. So, with the boost Sonic, he not only gains a more modern appearance, but he also loses the ability to spin dash or just roll in general. You know, you're only going to really see Sonic in a ball normally when he's just doing a spin jump or drifting, so it's kind of sucky to see the character who's known for rolling not roll so much, but that's just me. You know, I'm a little bit nitpicky with those little details, but anyways, how the boost works is if you press what is normally your spin dash button, you can gain a boost of speed, no pun intended, and blast off. Sonic will get this blue aura around him, as well as what makes him invulnerable to enemy attack. Another addition Sonic gets is the Stomp move, which allows Sonic to stop on a dime regardless of his speed. This move can also help with platforming. Another one of Sonic's main abilities that comes with the boost, which I wish Sonic had a long time ago, is the wall jump. And it is what it sounds like. Sonic will cling onto a wall, allowing him to jump off of it and reach higher locations. The final thing added to the boost is the drifting. This can allow for Sonic to make sharp turns even if he is boosting. This is another one of those crazy times that he's in a ball like I said earlier, and that's about it for the boost. The last thing I'm probably going to say is that the Lightspeed Dash got moved to whatever is your toppest, highest button on any controller, so either the triangle on PlayStation or Y on Xbox. During Sonic's lifespan, there were a lot of formulas which of course he tested out, which didn't work as well as the Classic, Adventure, or Boost. So right now we're going to go on ahead and talk about those special formulas which were used once or twice. Sonic has had a few formula changes that didn't last long. Whether it be the new gimmick or a hardware change, these were usually scrapped after only 1 or 2 titles, first of which is the Rush formula. First introduced in Hold Your Horses, Sonic Rush, this formula was all about speed. It's basically the daytime stage of Sonic Unleashed, but in 2D. Funny enough, you can already be in 2D in Sonic Unleashed, but we're just going to say that anyway. One unique thing though are the tricks. Spamming the right bumper when launching off a spring in Sonic Rush will make you do tricks and gain extra height and extra boosts. I'm definitely going to be stating a much shorter version of my opinions for this game, but if you want to see a full-on review, go click on the iCard up above. Next up is a game which has many mixed opinions from the fanbase itself. Sonic Lost World is as if you were the older brother and came out with Sonic Adventure DX, and your much younger brother made Sonic Lost World. You see what I mean? Anyway, the gimmick with Sonic Lost World is that instead of the boost, which has been used for a few years now up to this game's release, this game brought back the spin dash and the bounce bracelet ability, even if the bracelet's not visible. And the newest addition to this game was the parkour. Sonic can basically climb walls, and when holding the run button, oh yeah, that's something this game has, the run button, he can actually cling onto walls and basically run off of them. And this little parkour ability is actually pretty cool in my opinion. Unfortunately, it's not too well implemented, so. Overall, the game, with all of its flaws, is pretty good in my opinion, and the original soundtrack can hopefully make up for a bit, even if it's not that great. What if you took a masterpiece like Sonic 3 or Sonic Mania and you said, let's make it worse? Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sonic 4 saga. 2 episodes, same old villains, ripped off stages, and the homing attack. Sonic 4 episodes 1 and 2 are both really mediocre games that do not give much of a good light to the Sonic series. I would be willing to call them embarrassments even. Are they playable? Yes. Fun? Not so much. Look, it's just 2D Sonic with a homing attack and a modern appearance. Nothing too special. Oh, and about the OST? It's not that great, I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably do more of a video that's more in depth about Sonic 4, but don't expect that for a little while. So since I only know a limited amount of information about the storybook titles, which includes Sonic and the Secret Rings and Sonic and the Black Knight, I had to have my good friend Chaomix tell me a little bit more about this game, since he had to help me learn a little bit more with his video, which I will link in the description down below, which he goes over every freaking ability Sonic's ever had in any game, not just mainline series, so we're talking anything. But anyway, let's start talking about the storybook games with Sonic and the Secret Rings. Sonic's main ability is the Skill Ring. It allows for Sonic to perform a multitude of actions, and something that can be said for this game is that it's super slow and sluggish at the start, but over time you can unlock the skills and make the game good and overall control a lot better. 2 of the best skills in the game from what I can see is the Speed Break and the Time Break. One of them can speed up Sonic drastically, and the other one slows down time, of course. The final form of this game is Dark Spine Sonic. It is one of Sonic's final boss transformations. In this form, Sonic's personality is slightly more sinister and violent due to absorbing the world rings of rage, hatred, and sadness, which are all negative emotions. It's kind of a shame that Darkspine Sonic was not shown in the feature, because overall, I thought he had a cool design. There is something else that I think is cool, and that's Sonic holding a sword. And the next and last game we're going to be talking about has Sonic doing just that. For Sonic and the Black Knight, the main gimmick of this game is the ability to run around the stages and control Caliburn. This is a sword of ancient legend, and so in a way, Sonic is like King Arthur of this world. One of the cool things about this sword is because it's on the Wii, motion controls become a huge factor for this game. Sonic gets many cool abilities that come with Caliburn, and one of the more cool looking ones is the Buzzsaw homing attack. It's a homing attack which can defeat multiple enemies in a short amount of time, making it extremely useful. Excalibur Sonic is also the final transformation that appears in Sonic and the Black Knight. It is a form that Sonic can achieve with the magic of the 4 sacred swords, Caliburn included. Just think of it this way: Super Sonic, but with a sword and badass armor. So if it wasn't clear enough, my favorite formula is, drumroll please, the boost formula. Although many people have their own choices on the 3 main ones, or even for just those one-off formulas, people from what I can see choose boost the least. Sonic Unleashed is what personally got me into the boost itself, and then Generations just expanded upon it. Although the boost has been implemented in 2D with Rush for example, I still much rather would prefer to play the games like Colors Wii, Generations, or Unleashed. The way Sonic controls is a lot of fun, And that may have been a part of the reason which I used to speedrun a game like Sonic Generations, but only for the modern stages. Also, overall, I really love the way Sonic controls, and it also drags me into why I love this formula so much. Something just feels so great when you know a stage well enough that you can master it and you know what's coming, so with that trial and error and replay value, you can get really good at the Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Generations, or even Sonic Color stages, and zooming through them with the boost is a lot of fun, which again is why I love this formula so much. Hey, so you made it to the end of the video. If you ended up enjoying today's video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, as it's always appreciated. I want to thank the current channel members who support the channel in another way than just donating or overall support. Super Shadix Boom, Nitro, Momentum, JadenXV, and Sonic Pip. If you would like to become a channel member, just press the join button next to the subscribe button and you can support me depending on the price you choose. Memberships come with a bunch of cool tiers, like being at the end of my videos, having a cool little badge for the comments and live streams, and a bunch of other stuff which you can read about later. If you are interested in joining my Discord, if you are 13 or older of course, feel free to join the 17 Zone 3.0, as over there, people like to discuss Sonic, show their art, and a lot more. If you would also like to follow my Twitch, go ahead, it's over there. I stream a lot of non-Sonic related content. And lastly, go follow my Twitter if you want, link in the description. I just hang around there sometimes, and it's also a great way to connect with me. One last time, thank you all so much for watching, and have a great rest of your day.